Hi, my name is Tina Kimbark. Official first name is Christina with a K, but I go by Tina. I'm answering the 7 questions form. So, question number 1, what can I tell about myself? Well, my name is, like I said, Tina Kimbark. The school I teach at is Bel Air Elementary School. I am a 2nd grade teacher, and the school is located in the Carlisle Area School District. And I just finished my 13th year of teaching. So, question number 2, why did you start a career in education? Well, I always felt comfortable working around kids. I taught summer camp, I taught swim lessons, and it got to the point where when I had to decide what I wanted to do, I decided I wanted to work with kids because I wanted to make their lives better in some way. Question number 3, if you could have any other job, what would it be and why? Well, I actually, for 6 years, I worked as an orthodontal assistant and absolutely loved my boss. He was the best boss in my 55 years of living. He was the best boss I ever had, and I wouldn't mind going back and doing chairside and putting braces on, taking braces off, changing ties, changing the wires. I actually was the person who did the records, so I had to do the mouth impressions, I had to do the x-rays, and I had to do the photographs. So that was interesting too. Number 4, how are kids different now than 30 years ago? Well, considering I am 55, I will have to say kids today are very tech savvy. They are practically born with technology in their hand. But because of that, I also believe that kids are more disengaged with society. They spend so much time wanting to interact with others through video games and such, but it's only through talking, and most of the part that talking is about the game that they are playing. I hate to say it, but also manners are not what they used to be either. There was a time whenever I went to school and seriously, if I looked at the teacher wrong, if I did something wrong, if I looked at somebody else wrong, there was hell to pay, pardon me for saying so, and I didn't want to get in trouble, because if you got in trouble in school, you also got in trouble at home, and that's not necessarily the case now. Question number 5, how is teaching different now than 30 years ago? Well, nowadays it is absolutely more hands-on. There's a lot more small group instruction. I don't remember there being a lot of small group instruction whenever I was a kid. Everything was at your desk. There was no getting up and going and sitting at a carpet and having the teacher read aloud. Even science was learning from a book. And nowadays we try to do as much hands-on as possible, put the learning into the hands of the kids. It's the teacher's responsibility to establish an environment that allows the kids to explore what they want to learn about any given topic. Question number 6, what would you tell someone right now that is thinking about becoming a teacher? Well, I've already had 4 student teachers. I just had one last spring and one a year ago in the spring. And it is the most thankless job, but yet it's the most rewarding job when you have kids who have that aha moment. And when you hear back from students, like I received an email back in May from a student who is going to be a senior next year, and I had her in 2nd grade, and she reached out to me to let me know, Miss Kimbark, of all the teachers that I have had, you had the most influence on me. And there are times when you think, oh my gosh, this is just so hard. There is so much red tape. There is so much bureaucracy. But yet when you close that door and you're there with those students and enjoying it, you do get the rewards that lets you know you did do something right. And as I have as my signature of my emails, I have the future in my classroom right now. So, number 7, what is one thing you would change to help kids learn better? No matter how hard it gets, you have to try. Whether you think you can or can't, either way, you're right. But you have to try. In today's society, kids are waiting for instant gratification, like as if it was a video game. But unfortunately, there are times that you're not going to get instant gratification. Just because you're not going to get that instant gratification, you didn't get that gold coin, you didn't make it to the next level, or you didn't immediately recognize that you did, they are still stepping stones to get you to the long-term goal of getting your high school diploma and hopefully moving on to college, or maybe to the military, or maybe to a technology training. But don't give up. Never say you can't. At least try, is what I used to tell my students. So there you have it. Thank you. Have a good day.